Hey there, how you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and welcome to episode 12 of season 6, Lunch and Learn. Today, excuse me, I'm not going to be before you long, but it's February, right? It is Black History. Black History, right? I got the onk. If you know what that means, Black History, right? Black History is American history, all right? That's how we coming all month. That's how we coming. So listen, I'm gonna be right back before you. Today we're gonna talk about what teams and players, what February means, right? We're gonna talk about what February means in this game of basketball, all right? So I'll be right back with y'all in a minute.
Persistence, consistency, and finishing what you started. Time. How much time are you putting into your craft? I believe you don't lose, you learn. So you just ran out of time. Does that make sense? Like that contest, y'all just ran out of time. But how much time do you think you have before it's over? Right? How you do one thing is how you do everything. Don't matter if you're a damn All-American. Like, you got a job to do, so trust. Y'all not mentally tough because y'all don't trust not only each other, but you don't trust yourself. And you don't trust yourself because how much time you putting in. The ones that put the time in, they trust one another. They believe in themselves. So if y'all believe that y'all can do it, y'all should be going harder. Y'all should be holding one another accountable. Whatever you can do to help this team, that's what y'all need to happen. Everybody can't score. Everybody ain't fast. What everybody can do, what everybody that ever plays basketball should be able to do if they play basketball, they should be able to play defense and play hard. Them are the only two things you can control.
Just show hey, who want to play basketball? Honestly, who want to play basketball? All right, who has to play basketball? We just cracked the code. And dudes that y'all play, they gotta get their mom out the hood. The dudes that y'all playing, they living in a trap. The dudes that y'all playing ain't getting no sleep. So I got to get any advantage that I can. So what choices are y'all making? That's the point I'm getting to. Are you making the choice to play defense? Are you making the choice to pass the ball? Hell, are you making the choice to come to practice? And I commend y'all because y'all here in the evening. But guess what? Circle gets smaller. Tryouts, that circle was big, wasn't it? Circle gets smaller, dog. Everybody don't make it.
We're going to jump right into it. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we're going to jump right into it, right? So the title today, what we're talking about is February Breeze Champions. However, February means a lot of different things. And so let's talk about it today. What does February really mean for teams? What do February really mean for athletes? All right. Y'all know I always like to stay on track. I got to keep myself focused and where I'm going. But it's February now. Season started for college August. Season started for high school in November. So between August and November, right? And I said back then, I said about 5.5 months, it'll be over. It's about over now. It's February. And so here's what February means. It's now the back half of the season, the second half of playoffs. Again, Black History is American history, right? We heavy on the Black History Month this month, right? We heavy on the Black History Month this month. But understand this, back half of the season, like playing golf, the back half of the season. So now the back half of the season, it's a lot of things that teams are focusing on, teams are paying attention to. Coaches are really locking down, trying to get something done that they need to get done during the month of February. So here's some things that needs to get done and really paid attention to in the month of February, right? So teams are now focusing, right? It's like, where's the team focused? Now you'll know who's really paying attention, who's not paying attention the whole year, who's paid attention, who's not paid attention, defensive schemes, scouting reports, other things. Where's the focus? And then also, who's in shape? Which teams are in shape and which teams are not in shape? And then we're talking about a detailed system, right? Detailed system. Teams that will win at this point of the season, they have a system. Teams at this point of the season, they have a system that's detailed out. They've figured. So in that detailed system, they have rotations established. They know who's playing. They know who can play with who should play with who. They know when certain substitutions get in the game, what certain groups going to be defensive minded, certain groups going to run more, certain groups going to score more. So having a detailed system in February, right, you hash all those things out, November, December, January. It's February now. So you hash all those things out. The same way with athletes. Athletes at this point of the season, February, they should understand, right, when they're coming out, what makes their coach take them out, what makes their coach keep them in. Athletes at this point in time of the season, they should be in top shape. They should be in the best shape of their life at this point of the season. They also should be hyper-focused because this is winning time. This is winning time, February. So they should be hyper-focused each and every game on doing what they need to do the back half of the season, staying in shape, understanding the system, right? Athletes should now know this is my spot. This is where I can go. This is what the defense is giving me. We've played this team before. So we know based on the scouting report, focus again, we know as a player, I know what they're giving me, what they're not giving me. So based on what they're giving me, can I make the adjustments to really get further in my bag? And then what they're not giving me, can I make some adjustments so that I can then get to my bag? Does that make sense? Right? Like, I hope it's making sense. Then here's what I call trim the fat. At this point of the season, coaches have trimmed the fat. They know who's not going to do what. They know what rotation is not going to work. Like, they're not dealing with a lot of things that coaches would have dealt with at the beginning of the season. Same way, athletes, right? 2 dribbles, get to your spot. 3 dribbles, get to your spot. You shouldn't be dribbling the ball no more than 4, right, out of 5 dribble limit. You shouldn't be dribbling no more than 5 dribbles. At this point, you should know what you can do, what you can't do based on what you're getting. Does that make sense? Like, this is why we're going to see in February, you're going to see those teams really expand. You're going to see those teams really start to separate themselves because they're in better shape. They're more focused. Their system is now detailed and they're working out the kinks of the system. They've trimmed all the fat, right? So they're getting straight to the meat. That's what I mean by all the fat. It's not a lot of jargon, so to speak. Does, is, us, I, like, no, they're getting straight to the words, getting straight to the meat. And then, again, they got their rotations established. But here's the most important part. Teams right now, this is when you're going to see the separation of championship teams and teams that just want to play basketball. Because they had a goal in October. They had a goal in November. Some had goals in August. Now, those teams see the goal within reach. It's February. This thing will be over in a minute. So now here's the other side of the coin. Those teams that's trying to figure out all the things I talked about, those teams that's trying to figure out focus, trying to get their teams in shape now, trying to figure out their system, right? Still got a lot of fat on the bone, don't have their rotations established, still experimenting. Those teams still experimenting, they're going to go home early because they really don't have a goal because they haven't been working on it throughout the year. But now those players, these are the same players that's waiting on Duke to call them, right? So as seniors, juniors, right, as varsity players, I'm talking juniors and seniors, high school. Junior, then I'm gonna get to college in a minute. Juniors and seniors, high school. At this point of the season, if you haven't gotten interest, then you haven't been doing what you need to be doing throughout the year. That's why the back half of the year, if you focus, if you're in shape, if you understand your system, right? If you're in the rotation, you understand when, where, how your coach will play you. Like now you can start to put yourself on a higher trajectory based on the second half of the year. Because guess what? Here's the beautiful thing. The longer you play, the more eyes get to be on you. Does that make sense? Right? The longer you're playing postseason, late February, early March, the longer you're playing, the more eyes are on you. So if you haven't gotten that call yet, the only way to up your stock is to keep winning, to play as far into March as possible, because guess what? Everybody don't play in March. Now for my junior college people, or my college, right, my JUCO people, this is the time, the same way on the college level, this is the time that you establish yourself for that 4-year university. Because the further you go in regionals, you get to nationals, it's coaches all in the gym as soon as you walk in the gym. But you have to understand how to get to that point. So the teams that we're going to see, and again, February, you got second half of conference, you got state playoffs, you got city playoffs in Chicago, you got state playoffs. On the college level, you got conference tournaments, you got the NCAA tournament, you got the NIT tournament, and all type of other tournaments. So again, the further you play, the more eyes are on you. You got a question, Mike on Instagram says, what about Special Olympics traditional basketballer? So we talking wheelchair, Mike? You talking wheelchair basketball? Because again, they compete the same way. And I have a buddy, Keith Wallace, is probably has one of the best Special Olympics teams, I would say in Illinois, from basketball, softball, like they do it all. But again, the thing that I'm talking about, Special Olympics or regular basketball, right? You can focus. You can be in shape. You can understand the system. You can have a goal. You can get right to the point, right? Getting right to the point is making better decisions. As a player, you should be able to make better decisions at this point. As coaches are making better decisions at this point. Okay, travel team. So they're not wheelchairs, just it's a club team of Special Olympic players. It's the same thing. If they're Special Olympic or not, if they play in the game, they playing because they know how to play and they love to play, right? So it's the same thing. And so as the coach, I'm not sure if you're the coach. Are you the coach, Mike? So as the coach, again, is your system being carried out at this point, right? Is your system being carried out? Do you know what makes your system go? What adjustments you need to make in your system? And then does your players understand that? Right? And so that gets back to the focusing. And then what's the goal? What was the goal at the start of the season? When does the season end and how close are you to the goal? So for high school players, college players, I've been talking about this since August. Like every step of the season. Remember I said it's 6 different seasons throughout the year. And so I've been breaking those down throughout the year. And now we're at February, and this is where everything should evolve and come into play. All right. They're ultra competitive. No, I'm a basketball athlete and want to work hard to play college level one day. Okay. Hey, listen. I'm not sure what level you're on, high school or middle school, but these things I just gave you, being focused, right? You got to know how to focus. Basketball is 90% mental, 10% physical. That's why I say it doesn't matter, Special Olympics or not. 90% mental, 10% physical. So you got to be able to focus. You got to be in tip-top shape, because the more you're in shape, the better you can play. You have to know your system. right? You have to know who you can play with. So write this down, right? If y'all taking those, write this down. It's called KYP, know your personnel. That's what I mean by established rotations. Know your personnel. Who are you playing with? Where are they best at? What do they need the ball? What do they need to do to get them hyped? What do they need to do to get them focused? You got to know all of those things, right? Okay, you're 19 years old, you graduated 2 years ago. Mike, listen, write this down. Write this down. BeTheRightRecruit.com. BeTheRightRecruit.com. Go check that out. BeTheRightRecruit.com. Go check that out. I got a case study video that you're gonna be able to watch absolutely free. Go check that out. And if you're 19, you still got dependents, have your the adult, right? The adult that will help you along the way, because our program does require an investment. So BeTheRightRecruit.com. Watch that with an adult, and then have them get back to me. Schedule an appointment to meet with me and, talk to me. We all hop on the call and see where we can get you at 19 years old, out of high school, 2 years. So it's still an opportunity for college. All right. BeTheRightRecruit.com. All right. So with that said, y'all, I'm out of here. Holler at y'all on Thursday. All right. Talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team. It's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Use your mentality to master the craft. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is strategic.